Alright, so we're doing a Aetherfall Battlegrounds tier list right now. So, because I didn't see any on YouTube, so why not be the first at something? So yeah, let's go. Underrated game, low key though. Dagger. Dagger, easy S tier, starting out with an S tier. You have a TP, a zoning tool, and two well, not even true, but two combos that you can do if the person doesn't know how to evade. Crimson Shield. 80. Crimson Shield can be S tier. The only reason I'm not putting it S tier is because I feel like some stuff you can pretty easily dodge and then it kind of ruins their combo, but if they can get it off, they're doing a ton of damage on you. It's just gonna be insane. Wind Spear, another easy S tier. Why is Wind Spear S tier? Do I need to explain myself? Well, Wind Spear is S tier because if you know the range, it has a guard break, true combos, a zoning tool somewhat. I mean, even the guard break is a zoning tool itself, so that's why it's S tier. Surely change these around. Okay, Staff. Staff, S tier. Again, we're starting off with the easy S tiers. Staff, the reason it's S tier, and I'm gonna be ordering these, so right now, it's going like this. Staff has a combo that can literally use every single move at the same time, and it's just gonna hit. Well, not the same time, but you can use them in order and everything's gonna hit. You're just gonna do a lot of damage. It can also hit multiple targets with its combo, which destroys groups, so I feel like Staff, it's infamous for being one of the noobiest insane weapons. Monk Necklace, underrated. I feel like it has range. On the M1's not really, but it has range. Has that one move that sends down a meteor, which is pretty cool. Hits multiple people as well. I'm gonna be putting an A tier because I feel like it's just missing a tiny bit. Anything without like a dash or something is kind of hard to put in anywhere above, but it does have that projectile that it sends out and does a good amount of damage. Firefist is between B or A tier. I'm gonna say it's A tier because it just does so much damage. Its combos have an insane range for something called Fist. Is just super dumb. Sword, I'm gonna say it, worst spec in the game probably. It's not bad, like it, don't think it needs maybe just a tiny buff, because it is the worst one, but it's even C tier, it's not F. It can do a lot of damage with its combos, but it has no engage. It has no range, no engage. You can do all your moves if you're close, and you're gonna do like 80%, but it just doesn't do enough damage. Soul Lantern. Soul Lantern I feel like is gonna be in A tier. I'm gonna even debatable if it's top right now or below, but we're gonna say it's second best because I feel like Crimson Shield can still be top of A, because Soul Lantern, it has 2 guard breaks, I think. Does a lot of damage. Its range, you can zone people out. You can even do like 3v1s and still win with this because it just has so much AoE. Cyber Katana, S tier. S tier. Why S tier on Cyber Katana? It's a new weapon. Well, because your 2, I think, can guard break if you land it fast enough. Or is it 3? I can't remember. The dash that hits you multiple times, you can block, but you can just simply go around and hit your enemy on the back, and you hit that as well. Your 4 sometimes doesn't hit, but just time it, it will. And yeah, it's gonna be S tier. It's worse than Dagger in my opinion, but just because it can be countered, but I'm still gonna say it's worse than Dagger because Dagger, if it hits, it hits. Here you can do something to counter it. So yeah, Kickboxer, B tier. Kickboxer, very cool. Can do a lot of damage. The only thing that I think is a problem with Kickboxer is, again, it cannot initiate fights. It does not have a dash. It does not have anything that can get you in fast. That is the only thing that Kickboxer is lacking, I think. If it had like a dash where you grab him and send him up in the air, it would be S tier. It does so much damage, but that's the only thing that's missing right now. Because all of these can engage. Bone Scythe. B tier, same thing as Kickboxer. I think it's a bit better. Because it has that one move that can do poke damage. But you still need to get in, and it has more range on the M1s. You still need to get in. It doesn't do a ton of damage. I know, that's a lie. It does so much damage, but the poke doesn't do much damage. If you combo it correctly, insane. The problem is getting off the combo. Bloodsword. I'm gonna say A tier. Better than these, probably, but I feel like it's worse than Monk. I'm not taking into consideration ultimates, by the way. Bloodsword has really cool moves. Like, it can also, like, 2 moves, I think, do off the ground. They OTG. Maybe even 3. But, yeah, so when you get knocked down, you can still continue the combo, and you can do some insane damage. Also, that one move when you splatter, Blood Splatter, I think it's called, it just does. It just can start combos, end combos, on the ground combos, it can do anything, basically. Greatsword. It's either top of V or low A. I think it's gonna be low A. A lot of moves. Not really combo. It's more like a poke-based tool, I would say. More poke-based because the only thing you can really combo is use your long-range M1s into your 3, into your 1, into your 2, and then your 4 is just gonna be later on. You're not gonna be able to combo it. But even that one landing is iffy if they ragdoll cancel or have enough space. Snow Blaster, S tier. I think I'm gonna say it's better than Staff. I'm gonna say it's better than Staff because it has so much range. Actually, no, right here. It has so much range. It can even do that one move where they track. You can block it, but it just gives so much pressure that it's doesn't even matter. Firework Rapier, best spec in the game maybe right now. It just does a ton of damage. It does a ton of damage. You can combo all the moves. You're super fast. You have a guard break. You have everything you would ever want in this single spec. Use it. Hammer, I would say here. Maybe even a bit worse than this, but yeah, I would say here. Hammer, it has a grab, which is good for guard breaking, has an OTG, has all of them hit on the ground, but they don't combo extend. But yeah, you can use your 2 as a poke, your 1 as a poke, or you can combo all of the moves depending on how you would like. It has, the 2 can be a get-in tool because it knocks them up, so you can dash towards them. Overall, super solid weapon, I would say here. Harp, I'm gonna say it's better than Monk, but worse than Crimson Shield. Harp can be very, very good. You can combo all of the moves together. You can use M1 after half the moves. It does have a guard break. People think it doesn't. The 3 is a guard break. All of the other moves are not, but it doesn't really matter because catch them off guard with your 1. It's free hits, sleeps them. Catch them on range with your 2, you can get in, hit them with a sleep, hit them with the 3. Basically everything combos, you just gotta be aware of your range. So yeah, I think the list is pretty good. These don't need buffs, I think. They're just as they are, you just need to play with them a little bit better. Very high skill ceiling on this one and this one, Sword especially. But also like Firework, if you don't know how to use it, it's gonna be like D tier. If you do know, it's gonna be insane. So yeah, I'm taking into consideration like how much skill it takes to use them and how hard they are to learn. So yeah, I think this is pretty fine. So yeah, there you go. Peace.